Hey guys, so we got new information on the new LR coming to JP Dokkan, and surprise, surprise, it's an AGL unit, Super AGL, really needed a buff. But yeah, it is the Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku, which pretty much everyone and their grandma knew was coming, just based off the fact that we just got the Android 13 stuff, and they were extending the story event and whatnot, so yeah, here we go. Got this Goku here, they release his details, they release his super attack. I'm not going to play the super attack in this video, but if you want, you can go to the official Twitter and take a look at that. I did do some translations for him. This guy is a little bit confusing in his passive, and the reason for that is because if we go down here, literally this comma is the difference between him getting like an absurd like boost or like an average boost. So let's actually go through this. I usually don't go through everything, but I think in this case it's better just to go through everything. So this is Miracle Waking Super Saiyan Goku. His leader skill is Super Saiyan's category, Ki plus 4, HP attack and defense plus 130%, which is going to be actually, I think, relatively useful, and we'll see why later. Super attacks are the 12 key Energy Meteor, greatly raises defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy, okay. 18 key is the Spirit Bomb Super Saiyan. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and lowers attack and defense and seals super attack. Passive skill. This is where things get crazy. Super Saiyans fighting in unity. Attack and defense plus 59%, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Ki plus 2 in addition per rainbow key sphere obtained, so that's like the LR Gogeta, LR Vegito ability. Attack and defense plus 7% in addition per key sphere obtained, plus, this is where it gets confusing, this starting from here, plus an additional attack plus 7% per key sphere obtained per Super Saiyan's category ally attacking in the same turn, excluding this card. And his links are Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. And then his categories, he's on 4 categories here: the Goku's Family, Movie Heroes, Pure Saiyans, and Super Saiyans. Okay, so, the part that I think is confusing to a lot of people, and especially, I mean, when I post this on Twitter, people were very surprised at this part of the passive, but down here, and basically he's getting an additional 7% attack per key sphere obtained per Super Saiyan's category ally attack in the same turn. People were thinking, because if we take a look here, this comma, after this comma, this is what it says. Super Saiyan category allies attacking in the same turn, other than this card, this guy gets plus 7% attack per, Super Saiyan category ally attacking in the same turn. It doesn't mention key spheres in this last part of the passive, but the reason why that's confusing is because this comma means that this part is connected to this part of the passive. And the way they separate things in the JP version is they use AND symbols. So everything after this AND symbol is all one sort of block of his passive. It's all connected. So it's saying he gets 7% attack and defense per key sphere obtained right here. That's what this is saying right here. And this is basically AND an extra 7% per Super Saiyan category ally attacking in the same turn besides this card. That's why I think a lot of people were confused about this guy initially. A lot of people were just thinking that this was just, an extra 7% just baseline. He gets like, oh, plus 7, so he's going to be getting basically plus 14% more attack. If there's going to be 2 Super Saiyan category allies on the team besides this guy on the rotation, which isn't the case. It's per orb, right? Which is a lot better, obviously. So basically, what do I think about this guy? So just, not going off of what the card actually does, I think it actually is very possible that the reason we did not end up getting that like Bye Guys / Instant Transmission Kamehameha Goku for the 300 million download celebration is because they had this guy in their back pocket, and they were, they thought they were going to release this guy sooner rather than later. And it wouldn't really make sense to release that Goku during the 300 million download celebration, and then, 2, 3, 4 months later, they'll come back and then release this other Super Saiyan Goku LR, summonable LR. So that's probably the reason why we did not see a Goku in that $300 million celebration, which is kind of disappointing in my opinion, because if you compare like this part, the Android 13 movie, in my opinion, I mean, you can easily feel free to disagree with me here, but in my opinion, the Android 13 movie is not one of the more exciting, more hype movies in the Dragon Ball franchise. That like part of the Cell Saga where Goku like sacrifices himself to instant transmission Cell away from everybody with the Bye Guys scene, that is like one of the most iconic scenes in the entire franchise, and it's a little bit weird to me that they, instead of releasing him you know, that iconic scene during one of the biggest celebrations in the entire year. Actually, it might be the biggest celebration in the entire year besides the anniversary. They're like neck and neck. They go ahead and just release this guy instead during like a random period. Like it's not really random because it's New Year's, but it's very weird to me. And then on top of that, he's AGL. And AGL, I've gone on record saying that I think AGL is the best. Super AGL is the best typing in the game, and this is easily going to cement that now as being the case. I mean, we go ahead and take a look at like what Super AGL has. I'll have to open up a new window. I can just do this. Let's open up a new window here. I mean, Super AGL is like better than some categories. I didn't mean to click on the category here. Let's go to AGL and Super. Okay, so we got LR Caulifla, LR Super Saiyan Transforming Gohan, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. These guys are all, like, these are two of the best free-to-play units in the game. We got Evolution Blue Vegeta, we got Gogeta Blue, we got this guy who's pretty good, this guy who's okay still, this Pan who just got her Dokkan Awakening who's ridiculous, we got EZA Super Vegeta who's really good, Nail's really good, this guy got his EZA, he's really, really good. And now we got this guy on there too. Like, how much more does this team need? How much more does this typing need? Like, what about physical? Like, physical is good, but they're not even remotely close to Super AGL. Like, physical needs help. What about int? Like, int is good, but they're not anywhere close to Super AGL. Like, buff int. Like, literally any other typing needs help more than AGL does. And it was funny because about a year ago, or maybe even more than that at this point, I think a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, this AGL, Super AGL was like the worst typing by far in the game. So, I mean, it basically went in a complete 180 here, where now like this is like by far the best typing. But I mean, other than that, this guy looks really powerful. I mean, we take a look at what he does here. In my opinion, this guy is probably going to be reaching like nearly 5 million attack stats every turn with the correct team setup, because you do want to have the two Super Saiyan category allies attacking in the same turn as him. The only concern that I have with this guy is his defense, because he gets 59% attack and defense at the start of turn, and then he does get the baseline thing here where it's 7% defense, like, just, you know, that's it. And that's pretty much all the defense he's getting. So let's say you get 6 orbs, right? He's getting 42 for defense here. That's going to be 101% defense total. That's not great. Like, I mean, it's going to be good. He's going to have like what, like 130k defense-ish, 120k-ish defense, which is basically the same amount of defense that the new Blue Kaioken Goku is getting on Global when he's built up. But that's good. But again, it's not like stupendous. It's not like exceptional. So I think, and if you take a look at the super attacks too, like I saw someone saying like, oh well, if you're worried about defense, just get the 12k super attack. Well, the only issue with that, right, it does greatly raise your defense for one turn, which is good for defense. But the issue with that is you're going to have to go out of your way to get this, because you just get the additional 2 key per rainbow keys for obtained. So you're going to have to like limit yourselves on how much key spheres you're getting. So if you're going to go for the 12 key super attack, you're only going to be getting like 1 or 2 key spheres. So that's going to be, you know, 7 to 14% more defense on top of that. So he's going to be having like 66% or 73% defense. So that in combination with the greatly raised, is that better than just getting a ton of key spheres and just getting more defense from the passive? I don't know. Probably around the same. So I think it's just better to always go for the 18 key super attack, because on Super Battle Road, this guy is going to be one of the best units in the entire game. I mean, he's going to be hitting for like I said, I believe close to 5 million per every single turn pretty easily, because he does change key spheres himself, and he gets this is the LR Vegeta and Gogeta ability. So it won't be hard to get his 18 key super attack, and also obtain a lot of orbs with him at the same time. But on Super Battle Road, he's going to be able to lower attack and defense and seal. I think that's a giant deal. Being able to seal, that's huge. Because on Super Battle Road, if you can obviously seal every opponent, but on Legendary Goku event, he's not going to be able to. So on the Legendary Goku event, this guy might be a little bit shaky to bring. Just in the later stages of the fight, he might take a lot of damage, because, like I said, 120k, 130k defense is not exceptional in that mode. And he also, obviously, Goku in that mode can't be sealed. He can't have his attack or defense. He can have his defense lowered. He can't have his attack lowered. So I feel like that's like a big part of his kit that you just can't make use of in that mode. So yeah, definitely this guy is going to be a monster in Super Battle Road, but I'm not so sure about the Legendary Goku event. We'll have to see. And so let's look at this guy's teams for a second. The Goku's family team, Movie Heroes, Pure Saiyans, and Super Saiyans. I don't really think any of these teams needed a buff at this point, except for maybe Movie Heroes. I think this guy's actually going to be a really, really big buff to Movie Heroes. I mean, let's just take a look at his links, right? Super Saiyan Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. So these two guys, let's look at this guy's links. For the Super Saiyan team I'm talking about, right? Super Saiyan team, you run this guy. Okay, he doesn't have Kamehameha. Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. They share 5 links. That's really good. They share all attack links, except for, like, Kamehameha, which doesn't matter. Then we take a look at this guy. Okay, look at this guy. This guy has Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. They share 6 links. They share 35% attack, right? And obviously with Legendary Power, extra 5,000, and Prepare for Battle too, and Golden Warrior. So 3 key, and what is that, 35% attack? That's probably this guy's best linking partner, honestly, is LR Goku. And you can run both of them on Movie Heroes. Plus, this guy is changing Key Spheres. This guy also is benefiting from Rainbow Key Spheres too. So I think this is going to end up being one of the best partnerships in the entire game. Plus, this guy's also in the Super Saiyan category, so this guy's going to be benefiting from that too. I think these two guys are going to be an insane rotation. That's going to be ridiculous. So Movie Heroes is getting a huge buff there. Goku's family, I mean, we take a look at the category here, Goku's family. I think something big to note is this guy. I mean, LR Gohan. Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. I mean, they share this. They share Saiyan Warrior Race? I think so. Yes, they do. Saiyan Warrior Race. Yeah, so the only link they don't share is Kamehameha, so they share 6 links too. Now, the only thing I will say with LR Gohan is that when he transforms, he also changes Key Spheres to Rainbow. And it might get a little bit clunky if you have both these guys on rotation together, making Key Spheres to Rainbow Key Spheres, because if you have 2 guys doing that, it might get to a point where there's just too many Rainbow Key Spheres on the field, which I've seen happen a few times in my experience, so you might want to look out for that. But I think other than that, that's going to be also a very, very strong rotation, especially considering the fact that this guy is a Super Saiyan Goku, and he's going to be buffing this guy when he's transformed, you know, extra 59% attack on Ultra Super attack. So this was basically the guy we were waiting for LR Gohan, like during that 300 million download celebration, but it's unfortunate that they went down this route, I guess. I mean, even though they're going to be good together, but that's pretty much it. I mean, Pure Saiyans is kind of the same thing I was talking about earlier. I mean, I don't know. Let's take a look at Pure Saiyans real fast. I haven't actually looked at that. Categories. I mean, I assume there's going to be somebody there who's really good with them. Where's Pure Saiyans? Okay, right here. Let's just scroll down. Who do we got? This Goku. I mean, this Goku doesn't really share that many links, right? Yeah, I mean, when he's transformed, like, what does he have? He has Super Saiyan. That's pretty much it, right? What about LR and Caulifla? What do they have? Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle. I mean, that's pretty much all you need. The fact that this guy changes Key Spheres and gets the additional from Rainbow Key Spheres, like, you don't really need to have this guy link up for Prepared for Battle, even. Like, he's going to be fine on his own. He's very self-sufficient in that respect. Where are we? I mean, even stuff like LR Broly will be fine. Maybe even LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku would be fine too. So, I mean, Pure Saiyan's probably not going to be this guy's best category to be on, because you can't run him alongside this guy, and you can't run him alongside the LR Gohan. But I do think this guy's going to be absurdly good in the attack department. Defense department, he might be a little bit lacking, but on Super Battle Road, his abilities to seal and lower attack is going to be huge. So, especially in Super Battle Road, this guy's going to be a force to be reckoned with. But that's pretty much going to wrap this up. Let me know what you guys think. In terms of summoning, it was confirmed that we are getting on JP a Rising Dragon Carnival banner. So a double rates banner. And I assume it's going to work similar to how we got the Trunks and Mai last year, where he's featured on the double rates banner. But I would just keep in mind, we are slated to get V-Jump leaks in around a week from today. This video is probably going up on the 10th or 11th of December. V-Jump leaks usually come out on the 17th or 18th. So I would wait to summon on the banner until we get V-Jump leaks because they might reveal what we're getting for New Year's. So that's what I would say. This guy's probably worth your stones, honestly, depending on what the banner looks like. But again, double rates, featured LR, summonable LR. So yeah, that's pretty much going to cover everything. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.